Well, this series will reel you in with a fresh perspective on fishing.
We're four best friends who grew up in small towns.
But it's not always easy being queer.
Fishing is our safe space together.
It makes you wonder who else hasn't been included.
This is a 6-part docu-series called Get Hooked, showing us a different side of the fishing world and how a love of the outdoors fosters community and connection. Each episode features a different angling guide with unique backstories and relationships to fishing and the great outdoors. One of those anglers, Demisha Dennis, and series co-creator Heidi Lynch, joined me in studio with more this morning. Great to have you both in studio.
Thanks for having us.
For having us. So Heidi, first up for you, you co-created and produced this series. How did you discover this whole community in fishing?
Yeah, I mean, I started attending fishing with my queer partner, and we realized we were kind of the only people at the pond from our specific group that were there. And then I started hunting down some underrepresented anglers in Ontario and found the group of people that we got to film with on Get Hooked.
I love this.
Yeah.
Demisha, you share how you started fishing, and I want to share that clip with our audience here. Take a look.
Like, I didn't want to go to church.
Yeah?
And I was just like, it's religion or fish, and I chose fish. Got into it more out of like challenging the narrative of who belongs in fly fishing.
Yeah.
And just seeing like different people show up, and there was always an older white dude sport.
Still is, pretty much.
Okay, Demisha, you started laughing when that clip played. What's going through your head right now?
It's just the reality of what it is that fishing is an old white dude sport, and here I am, a black queer woman immigrant, just taking over that sport in my own way and showing community that you belong in the space through storytelling, through relationship building, and saying to folks that you really do belong on the river. However that story looks for you, just get out there and try it. It doesn't have to be an old white dude sport that requires all the equipment. You can really just get out there and try the sport.
I feel like the whole sport needs a marketing rebrand at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're like,
definitely.
yes.
Let's do it.
Like you said, there's this particular image associated with fishing, but it is for everyone. So, Demisha, for viewers who watch the show and they feel inspired to try it for the first time, maybe you're sitting at home thinking, I could get into that. What's your advice for them?
Yeah, get out and try it. And don't think too hard about it. The images that you see on TV of fishing, of fly fishing, they're not the only thing that's out there. You can go to a thrift store to get old rods, or you can go to rent gear, borrow gear. You don't have to spend all your money on getting the expensive things to get outside and try it, because I think that's what scares a lot of people. So I'll show up to the river in jeans and a t-shirt just to say to someone, you don't need waders or expensive boots or all the equipment to go out there and do it. It really is an approachable sport. Probably one of the least expensive things that you can do in the outdoors if you just try it.
I love that. Heidi, you worked with a variety of different anglers in this series right across Ontario.
Yeah.
Was there a moment that stood out to you during filming that you could share with us?
Yeah, I got to produce from a kayak. We did a kayak fishing episode at Petrie Island with Frank Laney, and that was just unreal. It was a beautiful place to be in nature for me too, and there are so many amazing destinations in Ontario to visit, especially this summer. Ontario is an amazing place, and so is Canada, so we just need to celebrate ourselves in this moment, I think.
The excitement that you have speaking about this, I don't know that people at home realize that you're not like a fisher person, even despite wearing the hat that your brother gave you that indicates you love fishing. You are so pumped about it, and so I think that shows that you can be brand new to the sport and you can give it a go.
Yeah, definitely. And just the benefits of nature in general. Get outside, step away from the stress of what's going on, and enjoy nature a little bit.
I love that. Demisha, real quick, do you have a favorite spot in Ontario?
Algonquin Park, without a doubt. Algonquin Park for everything, brook trout to bass to pike. You get there, you do it, and you get to be on land that is protected, that is of an Indigenous community that still lives there and very strong in that area. So I wouldn't trade that space for anything for fishing.
I love it. I love the promoting of Canada and Ontario. You two, thank you so much for being here.
If you like that video, make sure to subscribe to the Your Morning YouTube feed, where you can find all kinds of new content posted every weekday morning.